let's move on to Spider-Man, Brand New Day.
Spidey!
I'm excited to talk about this one.
Good old faithful.
Yes. So again, we'll talk about this with no spoilers and give a spoiler warning before we go into it. And since you started with the Odyssey, I'll start on this one.
Okie dokie.
I love this movie. That was a great Spider-Man movie, and I feel like Tom Holland's Spider-Man just keeps getting better and better. I gave this one a 9 as well, same as the Odyssey. I thought it was really good. I thought it felt more like a comic book movie than some of the other recent MCU movies. Like, it felt more like they were able to use the world without it feeling like they were shoehorning things in. I thought the action looked great. The story was really good. We were talking about Tom Holland's acting in the Odyssey. I thought he acted better here, like surprisingly in this Spider-Man movie. I thought he did great with some of the emotional scenes and what his character was going through. And I feel like they set up some really cool stuff in this movie that we're going to see in the next few phases or even just next few movies come into fruition. So yeah, I don't know if we can talk about too much more without spoiling anything.
I know.
But yeah, all the actors did great. I even think Zendaya was better in this movie than I've seen her act in others. So I was pretty pleasantly surprised with that. And so 9.
Okay. Wow. You like this way more than me.
Really?
I gave this a 5.
No, you didn't.
You don't believe me?
No. Spider-Man's your favorite movie or favorite character, and this was a good movie. You did not give it a 5.
I love how I knew you would. You were like, nope, no, you didn't.
No, you didn't.
You're wrong. No, I did not give this a 5. I loved it too. I gave it a 9 as well, actually.
Nice.
I really did enjoy this. I think this is like the most, I'm trying to think, in a different way, this might be the most comic booky Spider-Man we've gotten ever on like live action. I say that tentatively because the original Spider-Mans with Sam Raimi, I mean, those are pretty campy and feel kind of cheesy and comic booky, but this in a different way.
Yeah, in a different way, I agree.
And I believe it or not, I actually thought Zendaya did good too. I agree with you. I was pleasantly surprised. This is the most I've seen her act. Like,
yeah.
Her character was, I liked the way they used her character. I thought she did great. And with all the characters, even her, they feel more mature.
Yeah.
MJ's not like that weird, awkward, like teen anymore. She's like a mature young woman now. And
agreed.
And I like that. And same with Peter, obviously, all of them. And I thought the action was stellar. I mean, this might be the best action we've gotten in a Spider-Man movie.
And very like, I don't know not artistic, but like they did some different things in this. It almost felt like at some points it was like the Spider-Man video game in a good way.
Yeah.
That I like.
Yeah, exactly.
I like that.
And I know they did take some moves out of the video game into the movie.
That's cool.
But yeah, no, I think I do have some criticisms. They're kind of nitpicky. Some of them are kind of nitpicky, some of them not. But overall, 9 out of 10. It was fun.
Yes.
Like this was a 2.5 hour movie, and I could have kept going for another hour.
Yeah, true.
I thought all the different actors in it. Again, we can't say too much because spoilers, like you said. I thought there was good acting everywhere. Tom Holland, great. I think this. Okay, I'll wait till spoilers too. It was awesome. I thought the music.
Yes, the music was really good.
I think the villain was okay. We can't really get into that until spoilers. I liked the villain, but there's some stuff I didn't like about it, which we'll get into spoilers.
Okay.
But I mean, overall, it was awesome, man. I mean, I think this is probably the best like Tom Holland Spider-Man movie.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's my favorite. Like, I mean, No Way Home was just a crazy theater experience.
Right. I think, and that was lifted by the other Spider-Man too, like the other Spider-Man. This, like, as a solo Spider-Man Tom Holland movie, I think it was his best. Yeah.
I agree 100%. Like, as a solo, like, this felt like the most Spider-Man-y Spider-Man movie out of all the Tom Holland ones.
Yep.
And I really enjoyed that. It was, I say the action was great, but like it's actually a lot quieter Spider-Man movie in the sense of there's a lot of more character-driven moments in this movie than other ones.
This one had more heart than a lot of the other Spider-Man movies. Like there was some more deep themes and stuff to work out, and like I thought it did really well with that. Like the quieter moments. And the guy who directed this did the Shang-Chi movie. And you can tell with the action. Yeah.
I'm like, dude, he needs to keep doing these Spider-Man movies because he nailed the emotional aspect. And I thought some of the scenes, like there's a lot of scenes in this when he's Spider-Man that were freaking awesome looking. Like some of my favorite Spider-Man like swinging scenes and stuff in any Spider-Man movie like ever. Like there were such cool moments. Like,
and they did a lot of interesting things with perspective of like, I mean, as Spider-Man, you know, he's like on ceilings and stuff, and like the way that it was shot was really cool.
And he was in the Spider-Man suit a lot in this movie. Did you notice that?
Yep.
Even when he's talking to people, and I feel like we haven't gotten a lot of that, like Spider-Man talking to like normal people, like
as Spidey.
I'm trying to say it without like spoilers, but like as Spidey, like normally, you know, he's Spider-Man, he's fighting crime, making his quips, and then he's going back to Peter Parker. And this one, he's like doing that, but like he'll still like try to solve something as Spider-Man and talk to detectives and this and that. And I thought it's kind of Batman-ish.
True. Yeah, that part did feel like Batman. I agree.
But yeah, I think great balance between action, hearts, and emotional character moments. Yeah, 9 out of 10, man. I loved it. And this movie is making bank, man.
Yeah.
I think they just came out with the predicted numbers, and it's I'll tell you right now, it's a big one, and this could even improve. So this is just the estimated. So it has an estimated opening weekend of right now 355 million, and that's the second biggest behind Endgame, which is open at 357 million.
Dang, that's crazy.
Just for the opening weekend. But some people are saying that like when the actual totals come out tomorrow, it could actually pass that.
Wow.
So, and then worldwide, let me look. It made 927 million globally.
For like it's just a Spider-Man, not like an Avengers movie or anything, just a Spider-Man. That's crazy.
It's insane. I mean, it's almost, and that's the second biggest behind Endgame. Endgame, I think, made like 1.2 billion opening weekend.
That's pretty close. That's insane.
That is pretty close. And this made 927 million opening weekend. It already surpassed The Odyssey. It made more than Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four combined.
Oh my goodness, that's crazy.
In that, like the power of Spider-Man, dude, like holy crap.
And I feel like the consistency, because since Spider-Man 3, like, and The Amazing, I mean, none of them are really bad. Like, we haven't had a bad one. Some of them are like not as good as
The Amazing
others.
Spider-Man 2. I mean, I don't think it's
not
the greatest
best,
movie.
But I wouldn't say it's bad. Yeah.
Like, there's no like terribly awful, unwatchable live action Spider-Man movies.
Right.
Like,
yep. So like the consistency of it, I think helps with that. People love in the character and stuff.
I mean, think about our original Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire came out in what, 2001 or something?
Yeah, something like that, or 2002, somewhere around there.
I mean, God, 2002? Yeah. So I was like freaking 8 years old.
I was 11, yeah.
I was 8 years old when the original Spider-Man came out.
Oh,
and you were
I loved
11.
it.
And then you had like, I mean, in 2012, The Amazing Spider-Man came out. So I was in high school. Well, no, I was just graduating high school, actually.
Yeah, I was in college.
Yeah, I was just about college. And then now I have 4 kids and we're watching Spider-Man. And we're both married. So like just the fact that we've had so many, isn't that kind of crazy?
Yeah.
What makes Spider-Man so popular? Is it the character? Is it because every generation has had their Spider-Man? What is it?
I think it's a little of both. Like the character is just so good. And like, I mean, even Peter Parker is good. And then having the different Spider-Man, like, yeah, I think each generation has their own Spider-Man, which is pretty cool. Yeah.
And I think you're right. Like Peter being like the everyday kid, right? That anybody could be Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Like you don't need to be special. Like,
and then like
you could be Spider-Man.
He's funny and quippy when he's Spider-Man, and
yeah. And then like nerdy and kind of smart when he's, Peter Parker.
Yeah.
And then he has like the everyday struggles that people have, right? Like paying rent and struggling between girlfriend and money and being Spider-Man. And you're right. I think it's just such a human character that anybody could relate to or want to be as a kid.
Yep.
But like, God, this big dude, like almost $1 billion, like you said, a solo
crazy
Spider-Man movie.
Yep.
Like that's, I knew Spider-Man was popular, but Jesus, man. And this is after like, everyone's saying, oh, superhero fatigue and Marvel's done. Look at Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four. And
nope.
No, bring in the Spidey. Yeah. Everything's okay. Because after this, it's Doomsday.
Yep.
So like this is I wonder if the hype of this and the good reviews of this will help Doomsday.
I hope so, yeah. I want Doomsday to be good.
God, I do too, which we'll talk about that here soon. But first we got to get into spoilers
let's do it.
For Spidey.
So, spoiler alert for Spider-Man, Brand New Day. Definitely see it. If the box office says anything, you probably already have, but...
This is random. What's Zendaya's real name? It's not Zendaya, is it?
I don't know.
I just thought.
It is Zendaya Marie Stormer Coleman.
Oh, so she just goes straight up by her first name, Zendaya.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Two things. So the number one, like Scorpion, obviously, we all knew he wasn't gonna be the main villain.
Right. Right.
But I still felt like he was a little underused. He was cool in the scenes he was in, and I wish I saw more of him.
Yeah.
And then who's the real bad guy? Caleb, bad girl.
Jean Grey.
Jean. I don't know why. So I didn't read anything about this movie or like theories or anything.
Yeah, me neither.
And honestly, I don't know why I didn't. I did not think for it to be Jean Grey. Maybe I'm an idiot, or I just wasn't thinking of like. I thought it was
going to be the other girlfriend. What's her name?
Gwen Stacy.
Gwen Stacy. I thought she was going to be Gwen Stacy because I
with the hood and stuff.
Yeah, I purposefully just did not really read much or see much. I don't even know if I saw a full trailer. Yeah, that was a cool surprise.
Yeah, because that was a surprise for me. I'm like, oh, and I was sitting next to some other nerds, and I saw them like with their fists, yeah. They said, like, man, these nerds really like their comic book stuff.
Yep.
Because I was one of them too.
Yep. So how'd you feel about this version of Jean Grey?
Oh, I thought it was fine. I think what's her name? Sadie Sink.
Yeah,
her name. I think she's like. I think it was a good introduction to Jean Grey, and I think it was actually smart to introduce her here because she's going to play a role in future. She could be like, if they're really starting up this X-Men stuff, and we already have a good grasp on one X-Men, that will help. I think that will help when they fully go into like an X-Men movie.
I agree.
We already have an in.
I actually really like them making her the villain, or like kind of not, because normally, I mean, think about when we've seen Jean Grey in movies before. She's already an X-Men. She's under Professor X and like stable. And then we get like the Phoenix stuff. And so it always feels kind of like out of nowhere, her becoming the Phoenix. But with this, we see that darker side here. We see that she's been hurt. She doesn't trust people. She's like she's super strong and able to like control all these things, and so that when we do eventually, if we do finally get the Phoenix, we have that kind of basis, and I think that'll work really well.
Yeah, that's a good point. It kind of shows like a little bit of her darkness in her.
Yeah.
Now, like foreshadowing it almost.
Yep.
And I think just it was just really smart. I mean, you introduced a big X-Men character in the MCU, and like obviously clearly the biggest Marvel character movie in Spider-Man, and I just think us having this connection with her already is just going to help, especially if she's in, I don't know if she'll be in Doomsday, but she'll probably be in Secret Wars, the next Avengers movie. So like just have, like, we already know her, they already set like a stand. I don't know how to explain it. We're already in with the X-Men. Like, this is our in,
Yeah, and I feel like they set up so many things for the future of the X-Men, because like they had Peter make the thing that can like suppress the powers, and so that'll probably be used. They have
it's gonna be Peter's fault.
Yeah, that's gonna suck for him. They set up our first introduction with a mutant as like they're the bad guy in it. I mean, she takes over like a kilometer or whatever of people, and makes the Hulk go crazy, and so it kind of ruins his reputation again. And so you have this like negative view once the stuff gets out about like the new mutants and stuff, and so it's already a negative thing. So
let's be real. She was a freaking villain. I don't even know how she got away. She murdered people, man.
Yeah, she was a good villain too. I mean, she was like making people jump off buildings, and then she was literally murdering people, exploding bombs in places, and she was willing to attempt to murder Zendaya. Maybe I don't think she was thinking about, oh, Spider-Man will get her. She didn't care. Yeah,
I think she truly didn't care. And like, one of my little criticisms is how does she get away? But then poor Bruce Banner, man.
I know.
This dude
I feel so bad for Bruce.
I know, like he's been fine for like 10 years. It's been like 10 years, I think, since Endgame.
Yep.
Or since Infinity War or whatever, since he's like the Hulk has been in power. But I did read somewhere, or maybe even said in the movie, that like I don't think he has control over Hulk at all anymore. Like I think Jean Grey did something to mess with their connection. So
that's
I think
what it seems like, yeah.
I think like the Hulk being suppressed is like gonna be a done thing. Thank God.
Yeah. We get to see more Hulk. Yes.
It was interesting when they first started it, right? Like, oh, this is new, this is cool, but we want Hulk, man.
Yep.
And then, but anyways, so how does Jean Grey just get away? I mean, she's in hiding, I guess, and stuff.
Yeah.
But like
and dude, she does have like new power. Like it unlocked some of her powers, so she probably is able to hide a lot better. But
well, like because I was like they really made her a bad guy. I mean, she was literally straight up killing people. It wasn't like, oh, she's not really a bad guy. No, she was a bad guy. She was doing it. I mean, she had reasons to, obviously, with her,
but most bad guys
her sister and stuff. But yeah, exactly. But that doesn't give you an excuse to do what you're doing,
right? And
like,
honestly, she's a pretty scary bad guy. Like even not Phoenix level. Like it kind of felt like like Jessica Jones. Like anybody could be being controlled, and like you don't know who's who, and it's pretty creepy.
And they played with that too, in some of the freaking crushing scenes. But then my one criticism, this is just me nitpicking. Well, two things. First of all, isn't Punisher like the most wanted man in the world? How is he like in a hospital and not in cuffs?
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question.
That's just one of those things. Don't worry about it. Just enjoy the ride.
and it's like, don't think about it. And it's pretty cool that he's pretending to be Spider-Man and having all that. Like when he was like pumping his fists and pretending to be Spider-Man, that was so funny.
Oh man, that was hilarious.
I love those two together at the end, like when they actually kind of start working together. Yeah. Oh, so good.
Yeah, they were great. They did with the Punisher, they did a perfect amount of backstory, but not backstory. Like when MJ saw, the photos of his family, like, but they didn't like go too deep into it. Like it was subtle. Like they don't need to spell everything out. Like we got a hint. This is why he does what he wants to do. This isn't, like he even said in the movie, this isn't like it's a sentence, like, it wasn't like this. He wasn't sitting there like just crying about his wife and I don't know. That's like they did a perfect job of balance between his backstory, but not like overshadowing Spider-Man, or not even making Punisher like over kid friendly, if that makes sense, because it's a PG-13 Spider-Man movie,
right? Yep.
So I thought they did great with the Punisher, and their little bromance, him and Spider-Man was great. I thought. What did you think of that?
Agreed. I loved it. Those two together are just so good, and I even thought like the Yelena scene was good too. I felt like what I meant when I say, like, I think you were kind of alluding to this too, where it felt more like a comic book movie, is like, it's cool now that they have this whole universe that we can just drop in on Spider-Man, and he can see and talk to Yelena, but it's not like a big thing. It's like, oh yeah, they're just working together, even for the small potatoes things.
She's working on the big potatoes and he's working on the small potatoes,
which is really funny because it's about Jean Grey, who's one of the biggest potatoes eventually.
I know. It's great. But you're right. Like that's exactly what I meant with comic booky, because you have Yelena, aka the new Black Widow, I guess, or they're all Black Widows. But Black Widow, I mean, just shows up in a couple scenes. You have the Punisher and Spider-Man fighting the Hulk together.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Who would ever, like, I would have, if you would have told me this even like 2 years ago, the Punisher and Spider-Man are going to be fighting the Hulk in their new movie. I'd be like, what? The Punisher?
I thought that was hilarious, because like Punisher goes in guns blazing, and then eventually he's like, you know what? I'll let Spider-Man handle this, and just walks off.
He's like, you don't want to fight the Hulk, dude. He's like, no.
Oh, that was great.
So like, I mean, you have the Punisher, you have the Hulk, you have Jean Grey. Obviously, you have all the Spider-Man villain with all the cameos of Scorpion and them. You have, Yelena. I mean, you all of these in one movie, and you'd think it'd be overstuffed, but I think what makes these roles better than like just simple cameos, excluding maybe Yelena. Yelena kind of she didn't need to be in it.
Sure,
but they all like served a purpose in the story.
Yeah. And it wasn't like
even Hulk,
the end all be all, like, like it wasn't the final fight. It was like with the Hulk, it was like a good fight. We got to see it. It made sense. And then
there was a reason,
it didn't take away from the rest of the movie.
Exactly. Like he wasn't just shoved in there to shove in there. Like it makes sense that Peter would go to Bruce, one of the smarter scientists out there.
Yep.
And who has a suppression device. So like that makes 100% sense. It makes sense that Jean Grey would go after Bruce to use him as like a freaking monster, right?
As a person to take over, for what she needed to do.
That all makes sense. And then Jean Grey's story kind of parallels with Peter Parker's in this movie.
Yep.
And I thought it was a good introduction. So like that stuff didn't bother me. Yeah, like it all. And then Punisher played. He was a key role in this.
Yep.
And like they all had purpose. It wasn't just a cameo for a cameo.
Yep. Agreed.
One more nitpick I had was just and maybe I'm not thinking of a way, and you could explain to me.
Okay.
But is there a reason Jean Grey didn't just wait for a moment to take over the defense guy's body to get what she needed? Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't she just infiltrate them like that, or take him over? Why go through all, there's such easier, stealthy ways to do it.
Yeah, I wonder if how he had to go through the scanner and it said all I wonder if there's a way they can detect the mind control or something, and so she can't just, because if she was able to get in there just mind controlling someone, she wouldn't have had to attack it so many times, like brute force it. So I don't know. It wasn't really explained though. Yeah,
I can see that, because he did say we've had to beef up security around her,
and it makes sense because they were doing, they know about the mind possession from having Sarah. They might be more aware of that, but I don't know. It could have been explained a little better.
Yeah, maybe just like a throwaway line or something.
Yeah.
So what do you think of because we talked about kind of the villain and the cameos.
Yes.
But at the end of the day, like Peter, I think his story is it's him kind of being isolated, and I think they do a very good job about, obviously in the last movie, all the memories.
Yep.
Of Peter are gone, and so him kind of, and I didn't think they would fast track it. I mean, they went through the first year of college. We're graduating.
Yep.
So he literally has lived. Even if they get their memories back in future movies, he's lived. He missed it all.
Yep, he did. He got to see Instagram stories. That's it.
Yeah, and I like that. I like how they didn't go they didn't totally remove the last movie's ending. In this they kind of built it up, and some of those scenes of Zendaya were heartbreaking for Peter Parker.
I know, I agree.
I was even dang, you could have said it a little lighter, MJ. I don't love you. Oh man.
I think I really liked that scene with MJ. It
was a good scene.
I was worried they were just going to get back together and like you said, kind of get rid of that all, but the way she handled it was pretty mature. I don't know you.
Yep.
I mean, that's rough to hear, but it is true. And
and she's I'll thank you and I appreciate what you did, but I'm not that person.
Yeah, which is heartbreaking. And you could see even looked like she was about to tear up. It looked like he was about to tear up. You could see the emotion in that scene. That was probably the best emotional scene in the whole thing.
I thought so too. And there's no music playing. They were just letting the actors freaking act.
Yep.
And the story be told. That was a great scene. And even little scene I was never an MJ fan, and then these in Tom Holland movies, because for me they didn't have any chemistry in the other movie. And maybe I think it's just Zendaya was just awkward. And it's funny because they're married in real life now.
Yeah, I know, that's funny.
But like for me, I think it's Zendaya's character was always like this awkward, like trying to be cool character, and more so than like a romantic character.
Right.
And in this movie, like
with
this
Holden.
goes back to yeah. But in this movie, it's like I go back to said the more mature, like they're more adult. Like MJ feels more like a normal person and not just like a hipster, I guess.
Yeah, a character of a hipster, yeah.
And so, like, her acting in this, and like, they just had chemistry. Like, in the scene when they first got to Punisher, when he's working on stuff and she's behind the curtain, and they're just kind of talking and laughing.
That was good.
Like, I felt more chemistry in this movie than all the other movies combined with them.
Yeah.
Do you feel the same or no?
I agree 100%. Yep.
Okay, so it wasn't just me.
And maybe it's because they're a little older now, too, and playing it more mature instead of the, like, high school stuff.
Maybe, yeah, that's true.
But yeah.
Yeah, I felt the chemistry there, and it made it more heartbreaking. Or even the scene where, and I knew she didn't remember.
Yeah.
Where they're up top, and she's like, I remember, and kissed and stuff. And for you, I'm telling you, man, Jean Grey she was a bad guy. I don't care what no one says. She's not the real bad guy. They got her sister. Yeah, they did, but she was still a bad guy.
She did bad things for sure.
But yeah, I thought the chemistry and even with Ned, like the scene where he was Spider-Man, they were building Lego. I loved that.
That
dude.
was so good. Like, I feel like in other movies, because it kind of felt like we had a crescendo of stuff with the Hulk fight and stuff, and then it kind of slowed down after that. I feel like a lot of movies could have lost people there with like it slowing down. But man, that scene was so good with them just chilling and being friends. And yeah, I was still hooked.
I was too. I agree. I was actually surprised. Like when I was watching, I'm like, oh, they're doing the Hulk stuff now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I was surprised. We were maybe like an hour or so into the movie, maybe an hour and a half. Like there's still a lot of time after that.
Right. Yep.
But yeah, the scenes when they're just hanging out with Ned, and like it felt natural, and Ned's funny, so at the very end, do you think Ned actually remembered, or do you think he just pieced two and two together that like, oh wait, Zendaya mentioned or MJ mentioned Peter, and this is Peter and he's Spider-Man? Like,
yeah, I think that's more likely what happened, and like,
yeah.
But I loved how like he knew how to do the handshake just from muscle memory. I love that so much.
I love that too.
But yeah, I don't think he got all his memories back. He probably just pieced two and two together.
They definitely left it open-ended. They could do either or, couldn't they? Yeah,
that's true. They could be like, oh, Jean Grey went into his mind and unlocked the memories or something, I guess.
Yeah.
Or just he put two and two together. Yep.
But I do like how they did him and Ned's and Peter's relationship, because you would think they would just focus on MJ, and they do. They focus on MJ a lot, that love story. But yeah, I mean, that's still his bro. I mean, they were best friends. Like, I loved how it ended on that. Like,
yep.
So I just really liked how they didn't leave him in the foreground. Like, even MJ's like, tell him, he'll be fine. He'll be okay. Like,
yep.
I don't know. I really like how they kept focus on the friendship too.
I agree. Yep.
One
thing I do want to talk about is, so we got a new character played by Tremel Tillman, and the VMAX thing. What did you think of that whole part, and like the kind of twist at the end, and what did you think of his character?
He's the one who was
damage control lead.
Yeah. They were okay. I mean, he served the purpose.
Yeah.
I think the VMAX thing, I don't even know if the VMAX mystery thing was even needed, to be quite honest.
It probably wasn't, but I actually kind of liked it because like when you find out in that scene, it's like, oh man, this wasn't something bigger. This wasn't some crazy thing she found out. It's literally the last thing she sees, and she just cried, the sister, and like that was just heartbreaking. Oh, it
was heartbreaking. Like that was a really good scene when you kind of realize, and she realizes like, oh,
it's just the vent.
Crap, like this is the last thing she saw. So So yeah, I think that stuff was fine. I think the new character was okay. I mean, they served their purpose.
Yeah.
When they're saying, "Oh yeah, we're using the hand and stuff," and, oh, okay, well, all this
red flags,
all these bad guys' technology. Were you going to utilize it? Because we'll utilize it for good.
And you know what's funny is like when he asks him about VMAX, he's like, "No, I don't know anything about VMAX." I'm like, "Oh man, this dude's definitely lying," and he was lying, just not about that. He had no idea. He just
because she asked him like, "Why does everyone keep asking me about VMAX?"
Yeah.
He was exactly. He was still lying, but just not about that,
which is pretty funny. But I think he is. I think he is still going to be around, and I think he might be kind of like the, who's the guy who makes the Sentinels in X-Men?
Yeah,
he might be the lead of like taking down the mutants and.
Are you thinking of like Stryker?
No, I was thinking of, but Stryker is one of them. The guy played by Tyrion.
Trask.
Trask,
I believe his name is right.
Yes.
Right, that sounds Trask. Yep.
I'm thinking he's gonna kind of be like that as like a lead against the mutants. But maybe not. It could be something else.
I mean,
I love that actor though. He's so good.
I do too. So I'll be totally fine with him. Keep coming back.
Yeah.
I think that the defense, whatever they're called,
Department of Damage Control.
Department of Damage Control. I mean, to me, that they were just there, kind of, in the story.
Like it could have been a million other companies.
It could have been any. It sounds like some from Godzilla or something.
Yeah, true.
But that being said, again, if he does come back, that sets up. I like established characters coming back and like serving more purpose.
Yeah.
So like I would totally be cool with him coming back instead of some random why not use him, you know?
Right. Yeah, agreed.
So and then when Jean Grey was on the bus at the end, she's totally going to the mansion, right? Or towards that direction.
Yeah. Yep.
Because if I remember correctly, correct me if I'm wrong, isn't Jean Grey Xavier's first mutant, right?
Yeah, I believe so. Because even in the old X-Men, she's the first one that like Xavier and Magneto go to talk to.
Yeah.
So I think I'm curious. She's at least one of the first, if not the first.
I'll tell you this: I can't wait for an X-Men movie whenever that comes out, and they're obviously going to set up some in probably Doomsday and in Secret Wars.
Yeah,
probably more so Secret Wars.
Yeah, I agree.
But just the fact that we already know who who Jean Grey is, is just it to me. It's exciting because when a movie does comes out, it already gives us that emotional attachment a little bit.
Yeah, and I think that actress, we talked about it a little bit, but I think she's really good. Yeah. I think she was the strongest actor in Stranger Things. And in this one, you could see the heartbreak and the pain when she was being tested on, and she did really good. So I'm excited for more of her.
I think the future is bright. If they're planning on using Jean Grey for years and years and years, I think they picked a good actress.
Yeah, agreed.
There'll be a solid foundation. The key though in these X-Men movies, I'm very curious. Who are they gonna have as Cyclops and more importantly, like Wolverine and
and Professor X. I'm curious.
And Professor X and Magneto. So I'll be very curious.
You need to watch X-Men 97. We need to talk about that soon. It's so good.
Yes. This made me want to.
Yeah.
Well, nice. I've wanted to before. I've just been so busy with my dad in town.
Right. That's understandable.
One thing. So you obviously stay for the end credits.
Yep.
So what do you make of that? What do you make of that?
I don't know. I feel like it could be one of the Spider-Men from another, like the ones we've seen already, Toby or Andrew, or it could be like Miles Morales, or it could be the Spider-Man from the future. But I definitely
2099.
Yeah, I definitely feel like it's setting up for like Secret Wars stuff. Because that has like a planet or something, right? Where like a battle planet or something.
I was reading like Doom, Doctor Doom, like he destroys in the comics. He destroys all all the universes or planets or whatever.
Yeah.
And yeah, it has Battle World planet.
Yeah.
And like since all the Spider-Man's on there. I think Spider-Man's like the main character in Secret Wars too.
That makes sense.
If I remember correctly.
Yep. I bet that's what it's setting up then, yeah.
So, and I think for me, the most logical thing would be it's like Tobey Maguire or something on Battle World or whatever.
Yeah, that would make sense.
And then Miles, I totally thought that they're gonna make that girl, that detective's kid, name him Miles.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because at the very beginning, she's like, "Do you even know my kid's names?" And he's like, "No." And at the end, he said the names. Like, I am so surprised they didn't do that.
I almost feel like that kid who waved at him in the crowd.
Yes, I remember that one.
Yeah.
I will say I'm not ready for Miles. Tom Holland needs to at least have finished like this. He needs 2 more, like the first trilogy and this trilogy.
Yeah, and then he needs to be like a more grown-up Spider-Man who's seen a lot more. I agree.
I feel like I've been saying this every movie, but I truly feel like this movie set him up to be the true Spider-Man we've seen in like the Tobey Maguire movies.
Yeah.
As far as like the balance of I don't want to explain it. Like all these movies, he's been a kid growing up and been lonely, but now it's like he's powered up.
Yep.
He's ready to go, and I want more. Tom Holland has to he's gonna keep playing it, right? Not in the Avengers, like in more solo movies.
With how much this made, absolutely.
I think that's true.
How did you feel about the whole spider DNA taking over? It almost felt like they kind of did a little bit of the symbiote thing without the symbiote. A little bit.
I was wondering if it was going to be symbiote. But I thought it was fine. I think they glazed over it a little bit. Yeah. Towards the end, it was very convenient. It felt convenient to the story.
It was very tropey too, where that's this power he's fighting against, and then he finally accepts it. But I like that trope, and they did it fine. I thought I was going to say him, accepting the power and the balance.
It was fine. Yeah. I was reading an interview with Tom Holland that he wanted to do more with that. But it would have been too scary for kids.
Yeah, him actually turning. Doesn't at one point he one of the Spider-Men turn into Man Spider, or am I thinking of something?
Yes, I think I've read that where he has multiple arms and stuff, and
that would be weird.
So they were playing around with more ideas, but Tom Holland's no, Spider-Man's for kids too, and they didn't want to leave kids out.
Yeah,
which is true. Or scar them. Shoot, that spider video they played scarred me in the movie. Yeah, that little YouTube 5-second thing they played. That was disgusting. even he's turn this off. Yep. I loved when he did his organic webs. He was throwing up. He was this is awesome. So he has organic webs now. Huh? Yep, that's right. I like that. I'm weird. I know most people Peter Parker building his own webs, but I always thought it was cooler him being an actual Spider-Man with webs.
I liked how they did it, where it started out he made his own, and then now he's kind of mutated. That's more.
True. This is the best of both worlds. Yeah. And I like how you mentioned, Spider 2 had this.
Yeah.
I do hope we get Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield and Secret Wars or something, because I would love to see their Spider. That's what I mean. I think this overall is the better movie, but God, Spider-Man No Way Home was so fun.
Yeah, I agree.
It was. I don't know. Rank the Tom Holland movies, Caleb. Do it.
Ooh. I think it's a toss-up between No Way Home and this one, and then the first one, and then the second one, I think. But between these two, I don't know. This one's so new. I don't know.
If you had to be all right, you have to rank it 1 and 2, 3, 4. Do you need to think more about it?
I think right now I would put No Way Home first, then this one, then Brand New Day, then the first Tom Holland one, and then the second. I think that would be my 1, 2, 3, 4 at this point. could change, especially with like what the setup and what could happen in the future. Well, but yeah, I mean, No Way Home was just so fun.
I think I agree, and but I think a lot of it is just that theater experience was, and it was just built.
Crazy. I mean,
it was built. I mean, you and I, we just mentioned how old we were when the original Tobey Maguire movies came out. Yep. Like the fact we got to see Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield come back,
so good.
Was that in itself, and their scenes together, and Goblin.
Oh, it was all
Yeah, like all those villains. I mean, it was just freaking iconic. It was
basically a mini Avengers, but with just Spider-Man movie.
With just Spider-Man. Seriously. Spider-Man does have so many iconic villains.
Yep.
And then the Spider-Mans just playing off each other was so good.
Yeah, definitely.
Like their scenes together was just so freaking good. And I actually thought that movie was well shot too. There were some really good, memorable scenes too, really good looking scenes in that movie, and it had some emotional punch with Aunt May dying.
Yep.
So I think that would still be my favorite as of right now too.
Yeah,
but it could change after rewatches.
Yep.
And then I agree. So I agree with your order. Although I do think the second movie, Far From Home, I think that movie's underrated. I actually really like that one.
I still think that was good. Yeah.
It had such a different vibe, like Spider-Man not in New York. It had like that. It felt like those early 2000 movies where like you're going on vacation with your school, like the I don't know, like Lizzie McGuire or something. I don't know. There's something. Yeah. There's just something about that movie I really like.
Yeah, I agree.
And Mysterio was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think this was a great setup for before Doomsday.
Yep.
I don't think Spider-Man's going to be in Doomsday, FYI, or maybe a cameo at the end or something.
I kind of agree, especially with what you're saying about him being such a big part in Secret Wars. I feel like the small potato stuff with Yelena might be kind of just setting up why he wasn't in Doomsday, because he handles the more small potato stuff or whatever, and then so they don't have him, and then like maybe Doom wins, and then Spider-Man and the people who weren't in it as much kind of have to step up for the Secret Wars stuff.
Yeah, because Spider-Man will be in it maybe like as a cameo or like an end credit scene or something, right?
But
because Doom. I mean, I have a feeling Thor is gonna die in Doomsday.
Yeah,
aren't they kind of setting it up like that? Like,
yeah, they kind of are.
And I don't want him to.
I know. I could definitely see that.
But after seeing Spider-Man, I think I've told you in the past, like Doom is my favorite villain. He is so cool. And they've never quite done him like
totally
100% right.
Yeah.
But I just love like the balance between like his science and magic and I can't wait, dude.
I'm definitely more excited now with how good this one was.
I know, because that's true. Because I was excited for Doomsday. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know how much of it was excitement or curiosity.
Yeah.
But after seeing Spider-Man, it made me realize, like, okay, you know what? If they do it right, I still do like these characters.
Yep.
I love Spider-Man. You know, now Jean Grey is getting me excited for the X-Men stuff. Like, I think putting Jean Grey in this movie was the most brilliant idea they had. So I really do.
Yep, that worked so well.
It made me more excited for X-Men.
Yes.
And now if she shows up in Doomsday or Secret Wars, I'm like, I know her. That's Jean. She was bad, but I think she's good.
For now.
For now. Yeah. For now. She's bad, and then she's good, and then she's bad. Let me ask you this before we end this. Do you think Doomsday will make more money, or do you think the Spider-Man movie will make more money?
My bet would be on Doomsday.
I agree.
But this has been surprising how much. I mean, it's close to Endgame. That's insane how much money this has made.
Do you think Doomsday will make as much as Endgame?
Ooh, I don't know.
I feel like it can go one of two ways. I feel like it's not going to because Endgame was a buildup, or it can because people are starving for that again.
Yeah, that's true. It really could. I don't know. It might. Although it could be where like Secret Wars could end up making more money than Doomsday and Endgame.
That's what I was going to ask you next.
Yeah.
You think? I think Secret Wars is going to make more money. I think Doomsday is going to be. I'm hoping it's going to be a fun movie. I think it's going to be a lot like Infinity War, where like the bad guy wins kind of thing.
Set up for the
And then I think Secret Wars. I mean, if I remember correctly, I haven't looked up Secret Wars in a while. But if I remember when I did look it up, like the comics, it's a very popular comic. Like it's where Spider-Man like reveals his, spoiler alert, identity to everybody, and I mean they're on a freaking battle world, bro.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So I actually think that Secret Wars might be bigger than Doom, but who knows? I don't know. Doom. You don't underestimate the power of Doctor Doom, though.
That's true.
But I'll be curious. I'm going to be very curious, especially after Spider-Man made all this money.
Yeah.
It kind of is like, is this like the second age of Marvel? Or are we back? Is this?
Maybe.
That's the big question, right? Are we? I mean, does Spider-Man count?
Yeah, that's a good question. Or is it just its own anomalous thing?
Yeah, because you could always depend on Spider-Man, right? But you can't always depend on like Thunder. But like Thunderbolts, if that was released during like Guardians of the Galaxy time, would have probably made money.
Yeah, agreed.
And I thought Thunderbolts was a great movie.
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
But like with Spider-Man making this money, and then Doomsday coming out in December, that will make money, right? And then I think Secret Wars comes out a year later or something like that.
Yeah.
And then you have you're setting up X-Men stuff which could potentially like kind of reignite Marvel too with integrating X-Men and you still have Spider-Man going. Is that enough? And then you have the Black Panther. Do you see they announced the new Black Panther actor?
No, I didn't.
Oh, you didn't? They announced Black Panther 3, and you're gonna like it. The guy who was in A Long Walk is gonna play Black Panther.
Oh, yeah, he's really good.
And also in
the Alien movie.
Romulus.
Yeah,
yes.
he's gonna
play
actor.
T'Challa's son.
Oh,
so he's taking over the mantle.
That's awesome. I like that.
I like that too, and it makes sense because Shuri. Was that her name?
Yep.
Yeah, she was, and even in the comics, she was always just like a placeholder. Yeah, like in between. Like she was never the permanent Black Panther.
Yep.
So like she had her movie, and it was like kind of like the gap stop, and now I think they're setting up for like the true like T'Challa's son taking over.
I love that. And what a great cast. He's such a good actor.
That cast is what got me excited because he's been great in everything I've seen.
Yes, absolutely.
So like with a younger Black Panther kind of taking the mantle, you have Spider-Man being Spider-Man, you have Jean Grey and the X-Men coming in, you have these Avengers that will probably make money and reset the universe and probably end the multiverse. I mean, honestly, I think that could be a start of something.
The biggest thing, and I think this is always, it's never really been about superhero fatigue or anything. It's just the movies need to be good. Make good movies, people will go see it, word of mouth. Like Thunderbolts was good and it didn't make as much money, but at least it wasn't bad and like made people not want to go see the next superhero movie. Like,
I agree.
Yeah, just make good movies, people will come.
Do you think the multiverse is people are kind of over the multiverse stuff? Like, do you think people want more grounded, like when it, like more streamlined, kind of like the Spider-Man movie? Yeah. Like, do you think, or even Thunderbolts? Like, do you think people are kind of just over, like, oh, look at that's Mr. Fantastic and this Earth and that Earth, and look at he's not dead, he's going to come back in this universe. Yeah. Do you think people are sick of that or no? Possibly,
but I think it depends on how they do Doomsday. I wonder if they're going to do any of that in Doomsday. And like, again, I feel like if they do it well and use it for a purpose, it can be good. But just like, oh, look at this, oh, look at that, people I think are over. Yeah,
they're over like the
cameos and like how the Fantastic Four was in that one. What was that? The Doctor Strange one. It's like, and it wasn't that important, and they were just gone in 5 minutes. I think it's kind of over that. The novelty is worn off of that, but if they can use it for
that'd be cool to see that.
Yeah.
Because I think Doomsday, I mean, obviously, clearly Doomsday is I mean, the whole point I think of Doomsday is like, he's going to destroy all these worlds, right, and stuff, and capture these worlds. So that makes sense. But I think Secret Wars. I was going to say world. The Secret Wars, I think that's gonna be like, this is the finale of like
a reset,
kinda. The multiverse.
Yeah,
exactly. Like everything's gonna kind of like, I don't know what's gonna happen, but like I think it's gonna be like, okay, we're back to Earth, our Earth, and it's like this multiverse stuff is done.
Yeah,
I think
I could see that
personally. Yeah. Like, and then like it's gonna be more grounded stuff. Like keep the Spider-Man going, and all you could build a whole universe on just X-Men in itself.
True.
And then like Black Panther, I think it might go back to the more traditional, like the first couple phases, right?
Yeah.
Like maybe like a random Avengers movie, like all Age of Ultron gets crap, but that was the only Avengers movie that like was on its own. Like it felt like an episode of like a special episode in like a series, like an extra, but like in a good way, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I agree.
Because the first Avengers, as everyone's all getting together, yada yada yada. And then Endgame and Infinity War was kind of tied together. So it's just Age of Ultron was the only like, and you could actually argue Age of Ultron was more important than a lot of those, because that's kind of what set up the rest of it with Tony Stark creating a vision and all that stuff.
That's true.
But anyways, okay, I'm done on my go see Spider-Man.
Yes.
This is reignited. I mean, my love for Marvel was never gone. It was just like tainted a little bit.
Yeah, Ant-Man like and Quantumania.
Don't get me started. That was a trash. Don't go.
Sorry.
I couldn't believe how bad that movie was, and I like Ant-Man a lot.
Yeah.
But that's right. We still have Ant-Man. That's right.
Oh yeah.
Is Ant-Man gonna be in Doomsday?
I have no idea.
I forgot about Ant-Man, to be honest. And then you still have all the new Avengers, right? Like, that's right. All of them, and and what about the Guardians of the Galaxy? Are they gonna be in Doomsday?
They're off somewhere. Maybe they're saving them for Secret Wars.
And I guess I'm talking about like the future of Marvel. You still have the Fantastic Four too. Mm-hmm. I didn't even mention them in that.
They're going to be important in Doomsday, obviously.
Yeah. So like, man, there are so many characters. How are they going to do this?
I don't know, but I don't know. They did it in Endgame.
I feel like there's even more now,
though. There are more now. Man, Doomsday is going to be a slaughter. They need to just make space.
It might be a slaughter, to be honest. The funny thing is, Secret Wars might have even more.
True.
than
Especially if
Doomsday.
They do more X-Men stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I'm very curious. And you got your ticket for Doomsday, right?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Yeah, I texted you because I was looking at my tickets. I'm like, they sold out fast.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like my theater's already sold out. I mean, there's not a lot of times, so I'm sure more times will open up.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're gonna see it before me.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm seeing it in Infinity Vision, whatever the heck that is.
Oh, cool.
Some gimmick.
That's funny.
I think I read somewhere that they added that because Dune is taking all the IMAXs.
Oh, interesting.
So the Infinity Vision, I think, is just taking all the other premium formats. So, like the XDs and the Cine Capris, all those.
Yeah.
And there's making
XLs and all those.
Yeah, and XLs. Just Infinity Vision. Ooh, you don't need to go to IMAX. Go to Infinity Vision.
Ooh.
That's good. We're gonna have a lot to talk about that week because it's Doomsday.
Doomsday, cool.
Yeah.
I need to read the next Dune book so that we can.
How long is it? Like 12,000 pages?
No, I don't think it's as long as Dune. I've
read controversial things about the new movie, like the book.
I know,
like as far as people liking it or not liking it,
less and less the Dune books, especially after his son takes over.
Very curious. I'm excited for the movie. The movie looked good.
Yeah.
The trailer.
Yeah, I'm excited.
By the way, did you see a Doomsday trailer for your Spider-Man showing?
I don't think so.
I didn't either, and I was surprised because I know they released one online.
Yeah, weird. Now that you mention it.
And there wasn't a Doomsday trailer. Isn't that weird?
Yeah. That's like the perfect place to show it. Weird.
I found that very weird. I was like, oh, there's no like Doomsday trailer. I saw Clayface. Do you see that trailer?
I don't think I've seen that yet. And I don't know if that was maybe I missed that trailer. I might have been getting snacks.
A popcorn. Did you see Spider-Man by yourself?
Yeah, yep.
I did too. Dude, I know we talked about it the last episode, but I love seeing movies by myself.
Yeah, it's nice. It's super chill.
I went with people. I went with my dad and them for
the Odyssey.
For the Odyssey, and it was fun and everything. But then I went with myself with Spider-Man. I'm like, oh my god, there's just something about going by myself.
Yep.
And it's so weird because people think I'm weird doing that, but it's just so relaxing.
It is. Yep. Like, I agree.
You're right. When you're with other people, you're like, okay, well, do you want to get there at this time or that time? Do you need some soda or popcorn or this or that or? When it's just me,
super chill.
I usually just go to like Chipotle before the movie or after, one of the two, and then I get my popcorn and my drink and my candy. Sometimes candy.
Yeah.
Do you get popcorn every time? I get popcorn every time.
Every time. Yep.
I have to.
I know.
I don't remember the last time I've gone to the movies and not gotten popcorn.
That's how they get you. They can mark it up because they know everybody's going to want some.
I know, and I do. I need it, and I say I'm not going to eat it during the trailer, and I'm halfway done by the time the trailers are done.
Wow, only halfway? Dude, I'm normally all the way done.
I know. Well, I was being generous with myself.
Oh man, dude, the Odyssey. Like, I don't know why, but I had a 6 p.m. start time. They didn't start the trailers till like 6:12, and the movie didn't start till like 6:45. It's like, dude,
oh god,
what the heck? And this is a 3-hour movie. It's like, I'm gonna have to pee again already.
I know. So you were like sitting down for literally 4 hours.
Yeah, jeez.
I swear the ads are getting worse. Like before movies, because even with Spider-Man. I had a showing at noon, and it didn't, like the trailers didn't start to like 12:08 or something.
Yep.
And then it played like 2 or 3 trailers, and then it played like 2 ads, and then it played like 2 more trailers,
AMC
and then
did
it played
that too.
like and then it played like more ads like for the actual movie theater, like a Coca-Cola ad and stuff, and I'm like,
go get your snacks.
My God. Yeah. Like, and Jesus Christ.
Then you have Nicole Kidman coming on screen.
Yes. Like, just start the movie. It wasn't that bad when we used to watch movies, was it?
Yeah, the ads were really annoying. Like, at least if it's new trailers and stuff, those are interesting. But then interrupting that with more ads, yeah.
Yes, the ads in between trailers are crazy to me because you do ads before the movie, fine, whatever.
Yeah.
And then trailers, and then maybe like one theater ad, right? Like, go get popcorn stuff, and then we'll start the movie.
Yep, agreed.
Do you miss the good old days of not reserving seats and having to wait in lines?
Sometimes, yeah. Some of them were definitely worth it. Other times it was a little annoying, but yeah, I mean, overall, I enjoyed it. Yeah.
They were fun, right? Like I remember, seeing Thor and all those movies, and we would wait in line. We would talk to people. And
there were a lot of fun times in those lines. Yep.
I remember you had your little hammer, your Thor hammer. Dude, do you still have that hammer?
It's somewhere, and I think it's like kind of ripped, but it's somewhere.
Dude,
I have it somewhere.
That hammer was awesome.
I'll bring it to Doomsday.
I love that thing.
Like with the chunk ripped out of it.
You should. Dude,
I think a cat got to it at one point.
That's great. Because you had your long hair back then too, right?
Yep.
That was good time. That was fun.
I was predicting the fat Thor.
Oh man. Oh, that's funny. Anyways, go watch Spider-Man.
Yes.
We went on a Marvel rampage. Well, I'm curious. So, if you're listening to this, I'm curious. Like, what do you think of Marvel at this point? If you've seen Spider-Man, or if you haven't seen Spider-Man, what do you think of Doomsday? Or are you going to watch it? Are you excited? Are you curious? Are you not interested at all anymore? Like, I'm very curious what people think, because
agreed.
I don't know. I always hear discourse online. Oh, I'm not excited anymore, but I don't know. Everyone I talk to gets excited for this stuff still.
Yeah, and this is making almost $1 billion. So, yeah.
I know. That's true. But is Spider-Man an anomaly, like you said, though? So it's in its own category? I don't know.
We'll find out.
But anyways, we got to go play some Halo.
Yeah, let's go play some Halo. All right. Well, then we will be back next week.
Peace.